It's a good time.
Okay, I'm ready. Yeah. 3, 2, 1, go.
Play.
Cool. So I am Duke, or Duck, depending on how you read my username. This is Super Mario 3 Land and 80% category. So first off, you saw me exit the game. In this game, it has some weird text boxes throughout that like to tell me to take a break. I don't like that, so I'm trying to minimize that as much as possible, though that happens every 30 minutes, so this run will likely go for an hour, so I will only be able, I'll get to no matter what, but who knows, I might, if I play really well, I may be able to get under. I doubt it though. So the first thing you see there is the fact that I tap on, well, you can't see me tapping on it, but I tap on the levels to make Mario run through each level, saves a bit of time. Whoops. Mario, please collect the Tanuki. So that's a tiny bit of a time loss, but that's fine. So I'm also playing on the old brick 2DS. So this is a console I'm not exactly used to. So I do apologize if you see me jump randomly. I meant to long jump or do this twirl jump thing that you see me do a lot. For some reason the R button doesn't exactly like to be pressed down all that often. So I'll collect this spare Tanuki. Ooh, not the best World 1-1, but it's alright. So 2-2, this level can be a bit of a pain just straight at the start, because there's this spiky ball here. It likes to hit you on your way through and make you lose your Tanuki. It's the main reason I grabbed the spare straight away instead of waiting for a later level, because I have hit that way too often. So in this game, you have to end up collecting, like you can see, I'm just collecting all the star medals. Usually, like, I'm trying to think how to describe it. End up having to collect 100 throughout the entire game. So there's only just enough throughout this run to get the 100 necessary to unlock the final level of the game. So thank you. Oh, damn. So one irritating thing in this game, Mario doesn't like to wall jump all the time. Not entirely sure why that is. Luckily, he was being nice to me today, but I've had times where I've tried to wall jump and he just will never grab onto the wall properly. So luckily that went all right. Oh, damn. So there, I was trying to hover with the Tanuki, and I'm able to land on that block pretty perfectly. Like you saw, able to get a bit of a backup, I guess, let's call it that. So here would have been the actual Tanuki I would have grabbed as the backup if I didn't grab the one in the first world. So it doesn't waste too many time because I've got to wait for the green tile things. I'm not entirely sure what those are, but they have faces on them. So something you see here, there's like the original game, there's fireworks in this, depending on what the same numbers as the original 1, 3, and 6. The Super Mario Brothers. But unlike those, you don't lose time on them. So it doesn't really matter what time you end up finishing, besides getting there faster. So this next level is also, we get to show off something, a cool trick. It's called hyperspeed. So it gets used minutely in other levels, but not that great at doing those ones. In this one, you get to see the real use. So if I long jump one way and then hold the other, that wasn't a great hyperspeed. But you end up getting more speed. Ooh. Well, almost reset there. That was a bit bad, but hey, it happens. So we get to show off hyperspeed properly this time. So that's good. So yeah, this is going to be a little bit better. As you can see, Mario picks up a lot of speed. Oh, that actually haven't had that happen before. Missed the coin there. Meant to grab the coin on the way up, and then can immediately use the propeller. No, I meant to grab that coin. This level is not going as well as it should go, but you know, can't help it sometimes. I'll be able to get another backup Tanuki soon. They're pretty much everywhere throughout the entire game, barring like the last world. I think there's like 1 backup, no, 3 backups I think during that, but they're in like the first 2 levels. So, yeah, go ahead.
Alright, so we've got a $32.69 grab box. Yeah, let's cost that here, shirtless. The question is real, what mate? And we've also got a $32.30 donation from Alex. Gives no comment.
Ooh. So in that level, we ended up missing this coin. I'm not sure if you guys saw, but there was a rainbow block that would have had a coin in it. Those are quite slow, and preferably we do not grab any of them throughout the entire run. But if I miss a coin, I will likely have to go and grab one. Though I do require a bit of silence here, so this trick can be a bit irritating sometimes. Okay, got it. Cool. So you end up jumping on some cannons there and getting to a part of what was that? I don't know what happened. Yeah. Was it my end?
I have no idea. We're about to find out.
Okay.
Man, the computer just like.
Oh, there it is. You have to close down the program. Yeah, there you go. Hey, there we go. So, you guys missed the boss.
Boss?
Yeah, what boss? I completely skipped the boss. It was... Yeah. It was an auto scroller. I couldn't stop. So okay. So throughout this game, we get some deep lore. We get some deep lore drops in these pictures. They end up just telling us what happened to Princess Peach throughout it. Ooh. So yeah, in a lot of these levels, we have the propeller here. It ends up providing some nice shortcuts throughout the level. We get to see it a few times, so this will not be the last time we see the propeller. It can be quite an awesome power-up, I guess is the best way to put it. So, one of the most boring levels in this game, the water level. So yeah, this is definitely a good time if you have any donations. Nah, okay. So all you see me doing is trying to keep out of the water as much as possible. It makes it so that we go a bit faster. The water is quite slow to swim through. Sometimes Mario likes to decide to swim up incredibly high when you first go into... Oh, that hasn't happened all that often. That's cool. I don't know what causes that. I was supposed to wall jump off the wall back there, but I made the full jump. I think I've only seen that once and I've never known what exactly caused it. But yeah, this is another level we end up skipping a coin because it's slightly slower. If you end up doing a trick later on, because you can do the ships pretty blind, you can end up grabbing that, skipping a coin in one of the ships, and still get enough coins at the end. I opt not to do that because that trick absolutely sucks in terms of actually to do. But hey. So yeah, one small thing there, by pushing the control stick, that's the word. Oops, almost jumped off the edge. by moving the control stick in the direction that I want to go straight away before even starting the level, I get to lock the camera in at the start. It's a very small little thing, but I think it's pretty cool. But this level also has one of the worst enemies in my opinion, the bees. The bees get in my way immensely because I also end up running 100%, and that has a lot more of these bee levels, which can prove to be a nuisance, no pun intended. There, here's a cool trick, if I get it. So I get the coin mid-air right there. So I've missed that coin more times than I can count. So I'm quite glad, or else I had to go for a really, really bad backup. So 3-4, it's a bit of, we get to introduce to the fuzzies. They are also a nuisance of an enemy. They do, again, get in the way like the majority of the enemies in this game. But, hey, only this coming up one really proves to be a pain, and luckily he did not hit me. So in like the higher tiers, so like the top 10, I guess, they end up long jumping to this coin and landing the box chest. I can't do that, so I have to wait through the auto scroller, the quote unquote auto scroller there. Hey, Nay, can you grab my water bottle while you? Thank you. So in this level, we have a bit of, it's not an auto scroller per se, but we do have a window where I can skip a cycle. So I'm going to try and go for that. Until this week, I have been not getting not getting it consistently. So we'll see what happens. I can still get the cycle because the pillar doesn't, I may not be able to get the cycle anymore. So we're going to soft reset and pretend that didn't happen. We're just going to this ship level. It's not an auto scroller. It's we have to recycle. So yeah, let's try that again. I don't know what happened there. That just went horribly. One thing I haven't actually brought up is that twirl jump I've been doing. If I end up hitting my tail against anything, it causes a bit of lag. And it can eat my input. A lot of the time it ends up eating it, and it means I can't do the jump in the spin jump. And that's the cycle that I skip. So it's a lot less tight than it looks in terms of timing, but I have a lot of trouble with it. So yes, this is the boss that we skipped. Boom boom, and I get it. Yeah. So he ends up just trying to ram into us. One thing I've seen that I've picked up is that you can count up to 6 times that he bounced off the wall, and he stops. That's where he stops. It doesn't always happen, but it happens most of the time. This level kind of stops that from happening due to the movement on the tracks. but whoops. I mean, that works. So yeah, that's extra coin there. We have had runners in the past who's tried to go for that, and they long jump and die. It's the biggest time lost in the game, from what I remember. I've done that myself a couple of times. It's not fun. So. Let's have a drink. Water. Yeah, all these also have some movement if you move the 3DS, which is cool. Oh, I should say 2DS in this case. That's good. So, the next level. Another level that we have I forget what. Oh my god, please, Mario. For some reason, I've already forgotten the name. You'll see it. The propeller block. That's what I was trying to say. But yeah, we can end up going up there, jumping on the enemy ends up refreshing the what you call it, spin thing, and lets us use it again. So jump on the piranha plant and get to reuse it. So yeah, a lot of stuff there I wasn't able to touch on, but got to do cannonless there, which is pretty cool. Long jump off the side and use the propeller pretty much straight away. Get it immediately. So we've got the golden box. So one cool thing about this game is a lot of the mystery boxes that we've seen change depending on what shirt you use, so the shirt color. Before the run, I had to make a me with the shirt color black, or black shirt, I guess. And it guarantees that box to have 2 coins. If we couldn't guarantee that, we would have to grab another coin somewhere, which it wouldn't change too much, I guess, but that makes it a tiny bit faster. No, was trying to long jump there, but like I said, the R button doesn't like to always work. Damn. Gotta get that back up. Oops. That wall in particular there, to get up to the secret exit, I guess, it doesn't always like to wall jump. Like I've said previously, Mario's wall jumps can be quite finicky. And it's lucky if I can even wall jump sometimes. But yeah, so 5-1 is has a bit of an auto scroller. Unfortunately, we cannot skip this auto scroller. It goes for a little while as well, so it's a bit of a pain. But there is something cool in the auto scroller that we get to do. So I'll point that out when we get up to it. Whoops. So. Oh. Maybe stop trying to wall jump off that. So that's another instance of not being able to, like the input getting eaten. So right there, Boomerang Grove, what just got introduced into this level, was supposed to spawn. We don't, well, it's not necessary, but we can stop that from spawning by spinning, just table spinning around, like that. right in where it spawns, we end up killing it before it even shows up and it just leaves its drop. It can be a bit dangerous because you can pick it up when you're leaving the auto stroller, but take that risk. Get that star coin and then just wait for the end. One thing I didn't bring up though, but right here until this segment of the auto stroller is safe no matter what, and same with the other corner to opposite down. I guess not opposite down, adjacent is also safe. So none of the spike balls go near there, so I can just twirl around and not worry about it. Yeah, this next level is well known as the Zelda level. We don't get to do it in this run, but there's a area where one of the star coins is. We would have to light up the torches, and it opens a gate and gives us a star coin. So it's a pretty cool area, but we skip it because Tanuki Mario is best Mario. Oh yes, good job. So is this now officially a tag team? Yeah, tag team run. Sweet. So this level has again an annoying enemy in the mole. These moles take 2 hits to finally die, and if you get hit by them, they pop back up. At the start, if you immediately do the twirl jump, there's a tendency of not survive, not like, you take a hit basically, that's my point. And you lose your Tanuki and it can be very upsetting. Right before I fell down the hole, if you end up, crouching, that's the word, right on the edge and fall, you go down super fast. It's quite useful in that area. There. Wouldn't have been a big deal if we did lose our Tanuki here. There is a backup we can get in the next level, but we won't have to do that, so that's good. Oh shit. The fact there hasn't been more swearing is a miracle. Go right here. This is one of the levels that don't have a hidden Tanuki, not hidden Tanuki, a hidden propeller block. You kind of need them to complete the level, so. So here would be the part where I did a the hyper speed thing on the other side, but because I haven't been able to get that done, I do a mini one there and do another one here to complete the level. It makes things a little bit easier on me. If you end up doing the one that usually gets shown off, you can end up going a bit too far and go into the kill plane. It ends badly for everyone involved. So mostly me. I'm not doing it. Nor am I dabbing. Those are two things I'm refusing to do. That's fine. So this level ends up being one of my least favorite Bowser levels in the game. I have a very big tendency of just losing my Tanuki to stupid stuff, or falling into lava, one of the two. So yeah, those swamps can be a bit of an issue, and these dragon things can be an issue. Can we make the cycle? Yes, we can. Awesome. I thought we weren't going to make that. So yeah, this is the first appearance of Bowser in this run. He was supposed to appear earlier in one castle, but we skipped that. So, who needs to face Bowser anyway? It's not like we're facing Bowser here anyway. We'll see here. Oh, crap. Oh no, it's a Magic Koopa. So, yeah, it's fine. He's fine. It's just lava. Yeah. Yeah. I really wish I had that Tanuki Leaf. That would be great. Yeah. But yeah, a lot of times in that level I usually end up getting hit somewhere and I get sad and it's no great for anyone. So yeah, so we're taking a break here, right, because of that message? Yeah, cool. 5-minute break, guys. Yeah, I should be about 30 minutes into run. I'm going off the message, so it's usually appears just around 30 minutes. Oh, ship. Ship. Again, we didn't see that, right? Like, that didn't happen? Cool. Thanks. Good to know you guys are on my side. So, because I lost the Tanuki there, I'm going to pause buffer here to grab another Tanuki. I probably could have grabbed it that first time, but it's fine. If we end up doing a twirl jump at the end there with those, I think they're Bippity Bots or something like that, some stupid name like that. They end up just eating the Tanuki, and yeah, it's no fun. No fun for anyone. said, I would usually end up hopping down that edge there at the front and then go into the hallway. But I have not been able to get that trick in ages. And yeah, that it just hasn't ended up well. This is another skip we could do. It's kind of annoying to do, and it doesn't save much time, so not going to worry about it. Oh, whoops. It's fine, it's fine. I didn't die. Being close to death isn't death, so I'll take it. Okay, so that's alright. I don't know why I'm looking at the time to check. I don't know what my PB is at this point, so... Another shake of the mouse. So this level ends up having one correct pathway and then two incorrects. The incorrects just leads to star medals, but we need all three, so we go through all of them. Okay, I'm not sure why this happens, and this star point is supposed to move straight off the bat. For some reason, it just doesn't want to do that sometimes. I'm not entirely sure what triggers it, but yeah, it happens. Jump over the boo and finish level. Hey, nice. Man, been out running out of water before very long. Won't be able to stay hydrated. So we've got, I think this is the final mystery cube in the game. So we have one last chance to clear the tracks. Most people like doing backwards long jumps in here. Again, not the best at. So I just collected the coins and get applause for it. That's... Whoops. Whoopsie. That's better. For some reason he would not grab on the wall. Hit with your tail, Mario, please. Thank you very much. Oh. I'm not even, those aren't even fonts though, like, I don't know what their official names are. Then yeah, I think that would be it. But either way, we've got to back up Tanuki right there, so it's not too big of a loss. Now let's not get hit by the, It's fine, we wall jumped off it. Whoops. Damn it. I could have saved that if I didn't hold back. Yet I didn't have enough confidence. It's fine, we get to hear this music, quote unquote. So before this run, I ended up thinking it's like, oh yeah, it'll be fine. I can save like 3 minutes on my PB. Yeah, that's not happening. So it's fine though. You know what? Just in case. Just in case it happens again. I probably should have hit the checkpoint the last 2 times, but you know. Hey, we got it. Well, we completed the stage, so we did it. We did it, guys. And now we got another stage. So, unlike a lot of the ships, we actually have to go through this auto scroller for the most part. There is a part in it that we can do blind. I'm going to try for it, but I'm not promising anything with how I'm playing it. Speaking of, maybe I should just not mention that type of stuff. But it's fine. There's a backup Tanuki in here. I'm just trying to show off all the backup Tanukis. It's oops. Oh, come on, please. Oh shit. That's 2. I'm keeping track, don't worry. So we missed the star coin. There's no good backups until like for the rest of the run. So I'm gonna go for a stupid backup instead. Anybody who's seen the run may know what I'm talking about, but I wanted to show it off anyway, even though it would lose time. So, but yes, we come across our second boss, second different boss. Very difficult. So, very difficult boss. But yeah, we can just end up crouching and walking around. She ends up following us. Whoops. No idea how much I want to hit a split every time I complete these levels though. Like almost reflexing going on. Okay, so 43. So this is like the quote unquote most difficult level in the game. Well, it usually would be, but we're going to make it more interesting. So as you can see, there's the end flagpole right over there. Normally you can just skip the entire level and jump straight to the flag. But because we needed a spare coin, we're coming down here and I'm going to show off something you can do. You can skip the level still. So if you end up wall jumping between these 2 walls, you can just get to the end of the level and skip everything. So, well, it's great because it's a water level. Nobody wants to do water levels. But all seriousness, this next level is actually difficult. It has a lot of spikes that Mario likes to hit. And if you do the 100% or even the special worlds, you're going to be seeing this level a lot. It appears twice in the special worlds because creativity. But you're in the 100%. You play through this level 6 times. I don't like this level. So do it as someone who actually runs 100%. It is very irritating. So it will be great if I don't get hit here, because if I don't, I can show off a trick in the next level. Ooh, that was close. So yeah, now I can show a cool trick in the next level. I mean, it's fine. It's fine. Thank you. And we got streamers even. That almost ended really badly. Anyway. Yeah, so the next level we end up doing has a bit of a clock based. It's got our favorite enemy, the mole, back in it. So we have to avoid one of those moles. It can be proved to be an issue, and because it only starts moving when it first appears on screen. Let me just do this. So yeah, that's the mole that we have to be careful of. I missed the jump, so I'm going to go for it again. So yeah, that's the jump. It's a cool little skip. We get to skip the inside of the, that has like 3 or 4 moles in it. So, but yeah, that's the level. It's a neat skip. I usually get hit there, so I'm kind of glad I didn't. But this next level is one that I've been practicing non-stop for the last week. It's a new trick that I learned. Well, I say new, it's new for me. That I just learned. So there's going to be a point where I actually do need to concentrate. So yeah. I'll mention it. I want to actually get this in the run, so I'll hit the checkpoint flag. So damn. It's fine. I hit the checkpoint. We don't go back to the start. But there's another Tanuki, a backup Tanuki I can grab here, so we can go for it again if we want. I usually get it in 1 out of 4 attempts, so I just want to show it off. It's pretty cool. Oh shit. No, that's no. Okay, you got to see it there though, briefly. So the whole point of it, you end up jumping on a Goomba in the air, hitting the coin, and then wall jump off the platform onto the top of the pillar, and then continue jumping to the end of the level. You skip majority of this auto scroller. Because I've shown it off technically, I'm just going to not worry about it. So we get to kill more Goombas, I guess. But we can still skip a little bit, I guess. Hey. I wasn't sure if I was going to hit that during the run, so I'm glad I at least got to show part of it off. So this is the level I mentioned earlier, where you usually can do it blind ship, like throughout the whole thing. I'm not going to be doing that, as I still need to get a coin from here. But it's kind of an annoying level, so I can't imagine trying to do it blind anytime soon. But not only do we get like these rotating platforms that are annoying to land on, we get magic cougars shooting stuff at us. So, damn, I wanted to see if I could hit that. So yeah, that's the start point we'd usually skip. I'll try to do a semi-blind thing here, so. I took a hit, so that's not happening. It's right at the end there, so it's not. Oh, well. It's fine. We won't be able to show off something kind of cool. This boss fight's going to be interesting now because I don't have a Tanuki, but I'll try my best. So that's one boss down. That's both. I thought that was going to go a lot worse, so I'm happy with that, for all it's worth. One of Bowser's many ships. I don't know how he afforded them, but sure. I'll take that. I'll take that reasoning. So, World 8 has some interesting levels, but before I went back to the wrong level. Before we go do that, we're going to get another Tanuki. So this house always gives a Tanuki no matter what. It's a good place to go if we need the backup. So, yeah. God, guys. So yeah, that's the other backup that we can grab there. It's quite useful. Ooh, wasn't sure if I was going to make that. Haven't done that much, so most of the time it doesn't end as well as I would test out. So I'm glad at least some things are going right this run. Oh, whoops. So that was right there, that point where the input got eaten up. Usually for that coin we have to use a cannon and shoot up, but we can skip that entirely. So. Yeah, this is a bit of an auto-scroller as well, so there's a few of them. Auto-scroller in the fact that we have to wait on these very slow-moving killers. If you want to call that an auto-scroller, I guess it wouldn't really classify it, but you know, it's about as annoying as one. There is some skips you can do. Oh, whoops. You saw nothing. Yeah. It's fine, it's fine. Thank you for... Yep, exactly. I am not saying that. Is that like my punishment now if I die again? Fine, oh, actually, no, that's, I will not, I am not taking that deal. I am not taking that deal. How about every unintentional death? Not intentional ones. You know, I'm going to avoid death to no end now. That actually could. Well, depending on how this next level goes, it may or may not happen. So there's another auto-scroller per se. As again, one of those things we have to wait for a bit and to collect the coins. We can skip all three of the segments. I can only skip 2 of them, so I'm going to go for both. And I may end up regretting that deal I just made. Yes, this is a noise that ends up happening a lot in runs. Oh, I just realized. Unless that's you wanted it like that, I'm not sure. Yeah, actually, because I was messing around with my lanyard, I do apologize if I screwed something up. I wasn't able to do the full skip, but well, it's less dying, it's more audio, so. so the other skip is here is a bit more risky than what I just semi-did, I guess. I don't know. So, okay, that works too. The main one is this. So we end up long jumping there, grabbing the coin in mid-air, and floating all the way to the platform. So, I have missed that platform multiple times, and it's it's a very sad moment where you missed it by like extremely close, but you can't wall jump. Another level I die on a lot, actually. I've lost PBs on this level, so let's see how well this goes. They were just given coins, but you know. Hey, that works. So there's usually end up long jumping off the platform below the one I did, but sometimes you don't make it. And sometimes you die off that. So that's the point where I was talking about, where it just does not always go according to plan. So time for the Bowser fight. So this is a pretty cool level. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. No! God damn it! Yeah, it's so good. It's such a good level, but I keep screwing it up. Damn. My control stick is just broken. It's, for some reason, just stuck. Yes, if you haven't been able to tell yet, it is intentional. That's why I was very concerned about specifying unintentional deaths. So yeah, you have to die 10 times here. You get the P-Wing and the Invincible Tanuki. Yeah, that's all of them. So we get the Invincible Tanuki, so we're not going to be able to take damage for the rest of the level, except for if we land in the lava, which is very possible. Yeah, the only thing that kills us is lava. And not even pillars of lava, just still lava. Nah, it's a permanent thing throughout the entire level. People call this a lame thing, and because of this, we ended up in 100% making sure people can't do this by putting a restriction saying that we have to get the shiny stars in every level. Shiny stars overall, which means that we can't die more than 5 times in every level. So funny thing is though, somebody forgot to wriggle the mouse. Yep, mouse. Mouse and then frozen screen, so you have to reload the... So press F10. Yeah. And then close the thing. Yep. And then reopen the highlighted. Yep. And then full screen. F10. Yep. F10. Yeah, no worries. So we just killed Bowser. Yep. So it doesn't matter too much. It's a pretty boring fight since I am invincible. Oh no, it's a cardboard cutout. Bowser's still alive? What? That wasn't a final level? Mamma mia. So yeah, we now have to rescue Peach again. Well, I guess we didn't rescue Peach then anyway. But this time we don't get the chance to use the Tanuki again. Well, I mean we could, but we need 3 more star coins, so. And I only have 10 more levels. And there's the other Tide message. I guess I could have reset there just as it said saving. I actually completely forgot about it until afterwards. I think it would have just delayed the message saying I'm tired for a little bit. I would have played after this level instead. So. But yeah, the exiting the game, soft resetting the game only saves like a second or something. So. Good, I didn't lose my Tanuki there. All in practice, I keep on losing my Tanuki at that point. Whoops. It's the last level that's not Bowser. So yeah, that's the final level. It's a bit scary at points, especially that last long jump over the lava. But you're able to make it, luckily. So this is the reason that we needed 100 star coins, is to unlock this final level. There is a trick I want to do. It's called the pillar jump. Basically, jump on a pillar and then long jump across and skip this whole auto stroller section. If I'm unable to do it, I'll likely have to use the P-wing early, because though it usually skips a level, this level is broken up into 2 levels, technically. So. There was a trick that was discovered recently that you could skip this entire part, but it's a lot harder than I thought it was, and I haven't been able to pull it off yet. So, did I get it? No, I did not get it. So I'm using a P-wing now so I don't take a death. So usually we would have to use the P-wing now, after this cutscene, but there also is another thing that skips, like saves a little bit of time, called the double P-wing strat. It means I'd have to die 10 more times. But because I've used the P-wing earlier, I think it would be cooler to, yeah, I'm way over my PB at the moment, so let's complete like one of the best Bowser levels from not skipping it, not doing all this fancy, stupid stuff. Just do it normally, because it actually is a really cool level. It means that I don't have to die 10 more times as well, so that's boring to watch. Also, one more thing. If you notice in the final cutscene there, Princess Peach, she ends up calling Mario. If you end up playing Luigi, she does say Luigi, but it's dubbed over the cutscene that we just watched. So the mouth movements say Mario, but she's saying Luigi. It's like they didn't really want to be bothered animating, I guess, the mouth movements properly. So it just looks horribly jank, I guess, is the best word to say. I don't know. But yeah, it's a cool little... Oh, balls. If I lose this, well, it won't take too much time, so we get to see this beginning part again, I guess. So I'm still going to be underestimating either way. Yeah, when I made the estimate, it ended up my time was a lot higher than it is now. So it gave me a bit of security. Oh, hey, I made it. Nice. Well, thanks, Bowser. Gotta really fire this interior decorator though. They put these buttons in to destroy the bridges Bowser's on. It's not great design. At least, I guess, tower design, I'm not entirely sure. I can't think of a reason why Bowser would want that to begin with. So yeah, this is what I end up having to do in 100%. It's a lot of fun. A tiny little bit of a skip there. And then the final stretch. I can just do the twirl jump straight through all the blocks. And complete the level there. So after all this, Bowser falls into the lava. It's already pretty sad. But then he gets hit by 2 rocks on the way down. It's like just insult the injury. So yeah, times when I rescue Peach. So as soon as I hit the flagpole. Yeah, it's the same thing there. She calls out Luigi and yeah, time. I mean, that's not too bad, I guess. I would have loved to have a sub 10, but I did screw up a lot, so. Yeah, exactly. So I think we got the save Luigi, right? Cool. So we get to save the real main character, Luigi. So yeah, if there's any donations, creators take them up. That was quite an interesting run there. A lot of stuff that I didn't think was going to go that way, but you know, can't be helped. and we can't control Mario anymore. But it was cool. We got to see like the final Bowser level properly. That's a cool little detail. It's fine. Yeah. Oh, we got an extra little picture.
Help me.
Don't worry, Luigi. We're on our way. So, for completing the level, Bowser, we unlock the special worlds. Some things I want to go over while playing these levels, because I play them a lot for 100%, and they're some of the best and worst levels in this game. To even get to the final boss of the game, we have to get 110 star coins. So let's go through these levels and get the 10 star coins we need. So special worlds, they end up making up of a few different types of levels. We have the repeats with slightly changed, slight variation to it. So this was 2-1. Now we have Spinies and the star coins are in a separate place. So that's alright game design. It's cool. And we also unlock the stone tanuki, so we get to turn into a stone block whenever we want, whenever we ground pound. So that's a neat little thing, though it can get very annoying sometimes because it can lead to a lot of deaths. If you're over a pit and accidentally ground pound, or accidentally press the Z button at all, oh, not Z, RL buttons, it can get a bit dicey, to say the least. So the next kind of level is a level that they decided just to add Shadow Mario into it. They're a bit more challenging because you have someone following you the entire level. Can prove to be quite a nuisance, especially if you accidentally go into the stone form. He will catch up and he will hit you. This level is not as bad as some of them because he does turn giant in some and becomes a bit more of a hindrance. But he also copies all your movements, so if you stop, he stops and all that, so. But yeah, you can end up killing him still with the star that you see there. So usually put a star at the end of the level so you don't have to deal with him as you grab the flag. And then the next type of level we have is the entirely new type of level. Doesn't happen all that often, sadly enough. So this level is again one of the classic pixel ones, but it's completely new design. And over there you can see there's a star coin, but we only need to grab one here. So I'm not going to bother grabbing all three of them. We need to at least save some type of speed, right? Because there's still quote-unquote speed. Whoops. I might as well grab a one here. Yeah, there's something cool with the cannons though. If you end up firing and land right at the corner of a block, it doesn't have the impact. Oh, did I go too far? No, I'm good. So it won't have that ground pound impact, which means you can just move straight away. It's kind of annoying to get well, but so yeah, and then the final, well, not the final type of level, the second last type of level they add is let's just throw boomerang brothers everywhere in a past level. So this is one of those levels, as you can see. So instead of cheaps, we have to deal with boomerang bros. It's not any more challenging, so I don't understand why they thought that was a good design. But hey. Don't get me wrong though, this is still like one of my favorite Mario games, but there are some choices where I very much question. So yeah, this is the Bowser level. We only have to go this far and we get to save Luigi. It does unlock Luigi as a playable character, which is cool. So yeah, so we got the last gimmick that we get to experience is the time attack. We have 30 seconds to complete this level. Whoops, I meant to grab that coin. I don't know why I'm collecting the coins, but sure. Yeah, basically. Yeah, I got the timer at least. As long as we have a Tanuki, we can do a really cool skip. At least in my opinion, it's cool. That was the skip. Yeah. Nah, the skip is coming up. So usually we would have to go around the entire thing and go over the bridge, dodge Bowser, or dry Bowser. But we can literally just jump across here. That's the level. It's something we don't usually get to show off unless you do Warpless. But I thought it was really cool. It was like one of the reasons that I wanted to show off these levels. Besides the fact that I absolutely love some of these because 100% and all that. But because it's the final level, let's end it off. Let's end it off properly. Oh, so that was Super Mario 3D Land. I hope you guys enjoyed it, even though I didn't play the best. I just want to thank a couple people in the community, mostly Juice, ACD. He's helped me with a lot of the tricks, and the 7.5 trick I tried to show off earlier. Cosmic's help was one of the people that originally got me into this game from his G2Q run, and again, like a lot of the people in the community have been great and great help while I've tried to learn this game. So I guess thanks to all of you guys. That's it.
Thank you, Doc, for that run of Super Mario 3D Land. Up next, we've got Xenoblade Chronicles by Aeon Frodo. We've got a donation incentive which is to fight one of the super bosses, and that's a bid war, which closes at the end of the run. You can fight either Marcus, Daelada, Bigelow, Arsine,